into the Eric St. Show podcast. Here we go. Welcome. Glad you are here. Doing the show once again in the Baldwin Ace Hardware Fear Bunker Studio. Baldwin Ace Hardware, a beacon of DIY awesomeness in the Northland. Plans for travel in the summer. Southwest Colorado. Mesa Verde National Park. The Pueblo Indians set up shop and built an entire city in like a chiseled city, into the side of a mountain. They lived there like for a long, long time, and then finally they like bugged out and left. Like, oh, fuck, it's too cold here. And I don't know the reason why they left, but it was like a fantastic a shelter for them. This stone city. And then they left it. Kenny says, I know that name. Better Call Saul. Yes, that's the name of the company, Mesa Verde. That Kim Wexler. We're going to Mesa Verde. It's going to be freaking awesome. Mesa Verde National Park. That's a new one. Never been there. And that is just to the north of the Navajo Nation, which is massive. The Navajo Nation is like pieces of 4 states, an unbelievable amount of territory that these people have, their own nation. I know that because I saw that show on AMC. What the fuck was it called? Dark Skies? Oh, my God. It's fantastic. So it's kind of like desolate there, but I'm looking forward to it. Finalizing the plans right now. My brain's kind of going in like 10 different directions today because there's a lot in the works that's happening. There's plans next week for your old pal Eric Zane to be on the Huge Show all during the week. Occasionally I'll get this phone call. Hey, Brett's going to be gone. Superfly Hayes is going to be gone. Can you be in the studio with me? I'm like, well, yeah, sure. I can do that. But I'm always like, why? I mean, Brett isn't like someone that you talk to during the show. I think, honestly, all he needs me to do is go let his guests in or get his guests on the phone for him. Like, why can't you just take a commercial break, go down the steps, meet the person in the lobby and escort him up? What the fuck? Why is that so hard? No idea. He pays me. I'm like, okay, I'll do it. Not doing it for free, but yeah, I'll definitely do it. So next week, that's how it's going to be. Tyler says he just wants to hang out with you. You mean because like I'm so cool? Honestly, though, we have so much fun together doing that show because it's just fucking ball busting. It is. I tell you, I don't know if we'd survive doing a show together regularly. We might implode. But for a short period of time, we have success. I think we burn hot and fast, and then that's it. So 1 week is that's it. Anything more than that's trouble. Aram with a funny line. Any big interviews like the local high school lacrosse coach. Shit. I wonder if I can get his ass up. There's no way I can get him on this early. Let's try it. Let us try it. Statewide web address. Hey, Eric. Quack, quack. Tyler writes, he secretly hopes that your amazing radio skills will rub off on him when interviewing his Eastern Michigan women's basketball insider. Amanda says, you should make the return of guy stuff. And I'm glad you mentioned that. What I learned about guy stuff is when we first discovered guy stuff, it was so much fun. And then every time we did it after that, it wasn't as much fun. I think we kind of caught lightning in a bottle. And I actually want to play guy stuff for you right now. I recently featured it on the Lost Zane recordings. Thank you to Chris for pointing it out to me. And by the way, if you're ever listening to the Lost Zane recordings on Patreon and you hear something that you think it would be fun, because I don't listen to those shows, you know? And if you hear something funny that my attention is needed to know that it's there, please let me know. But I listened back to guy stuff, and I enjoyed listening to it, and I want to play it for you. Audio check. Let's see here. Okay, this is guy stuff. Now I featured it recently. Like I said, on Lost Zane Recordings, and then I featured it in a Lost Zane Recordings free view. So this is me in current time setting up the bit. So I got to bounce ahead from that. All right, in a classic, Julius does the sport. We said, all right, fine. So the story goes, you know what? I'm going to leave this in here because it sets up the story. All right, in a classic bit of micromanaging on WBBL, the bosses said, we want some heavy metal music when Julius does the sports. And we're like, well, that's going to sound like shit. Like, no. We want this to reflect the attitude of the station. We said, all right. By the way, what a dumb concept. Fine. So from that, the bit Guy Stuff was born. And this is how it happened. Here it is on the Lost Zane Recordings, full show.
Last night after losing to the Carolina Hurricanes 4-1, Pistons lost their fifth in a row. They fell to the Miami Heat 97-96. The Drive beat the Red Claws 107-95. Tigers beat the Yankees 6-3. They play the Phillies tonight, or this afternoon rather. Keep saying tonight. Griffins return to action tonight against the Admirals at 7, and the Pontiac Silverdome will be torn down. Demolition.
In case you're wondering what's going on, we decided to, we all play instruments here. We kind of kept that low for a long time. And engineer behind the scenes, Dave Grant, is terrific as a technical musical producer. He also plays instruments too. He's kind of like Rick Rubin. And we just renovated the second floor of the building here to accommodate a sound studio. So if we ever do a live show, things like that, we head down to the second floor and do our thing. And so now Dave's got instruments laying all over the place. So yesterday, Ben sat down at the drum kit and started hammering out a beat. And then Bill and I picked up these two guitars, two Flying V's. And then Julius, and there was a nice Les Paul, and he started to play the rhythm here. And Dave Jaconette was playing bass. So we were able to bust out a new music bed that we decided to incorporate right away into sports. And so then we started playing it, and that morphed into the discussion of, like, this is like a really heavy driving beat. Yeah.
Body hair.
Buffet. Pepperoni. Guys, things, men.
Meat lover. Not that way.
No condoms. Illegitimate kids, guys. This broke out into a rip-roaring edition of a thing that we called Guy Stuff. And
How did we even come up with that?
I think it just manifested somehow magically on the radio. Isn't that right, Ben?
Yeah. It was
Well,
amazing.
There was that song. Now, that one we titled Metal Hangover.
That's right.
And then after the dust settled, Grant goes, well, you're not leaving here until I get another music bed, because you can't.
Boy.
You can't. I mean, Metallica didn't just have Enter Sandman. There was, The Unforgiven was.
There was that other song.
There was plenty more Metallica. So we said, Dave, we don't want to do it anymore. We're not feeling it. And he said, well, I locked the doors. You're not leaving here until you give me some more metal.
He said there's going to be a showdown if you guys don't.
We said, all right, Dave, we'll bust it out. This one is called Heavy Showdown. could hear- This is
Uh,
us.
oh.
Could hear Michelle. What?
Brass knuckles.
You can actually hear Dave. You can hear Dave. If you listen closely to the beginning of that, you can hear Dave. Listen. Right there. That's him. That's him.
Explosions.
Things with buttons.
Sly Stallone,
Trucker hats.
Yeah.
Chuck Norris,
Step into a Slim Jim.
Mountain Dew,
Star Wars.
NASCAR,
Star Wars. Guys. Sports.
Aviators.
trucker hat. Damn it.
Acid wash. Guys.
Skinner,
Joe Cola. Notos. The entire trucking industry. America. Hillary Clinton.
Like a record scratch.
That laugh. Milkshakes. Campfires.
Beef jerky.
Sand dunes.
Chainsaw.
Birch trees.
Battle axe.
Skinny jeans. Dave Grant. Dave Grant.
Dave Jack and Nut,
Steroids. Cocaine.
Mark McGuire,
Guy stuff.
Jeff Gordon,
Jeff Gordon.
Portable grill.
Ice skating.
Flamethrower,
Napalm. Vietnam. Things. So we couldn't be more delighted with how that worked out. Dave mixed it down, and now a bit is born. And that fucking laugh. We didn't think it was going to work out quite as well as it did. So
Tim Stevens actually brought one up.
yeah.
If Doan was still around, I assume he would be playing the skin flute.
This penis.
I don't get it. I don't get it. Fender. Bender. Stratocaster.
pickup truck,
Car accidents.
Math.
Math. You say math or meth?
angel dust,
Guys. Men. Bush. Hamtramck. Polacks. What? All right.
That is it.
All right. Fuck. Yeah, to me, that's a one and done. I put such a high value on Ben's laugh.
If Doan was still around, I assume he would be playing the skin flute.
This penis.
God damn. I don't get it. That fucking laugh. Jesus. Worth its weight in gold. I think, honestly, if we were still on the radio, it's like, well, you can never get rid of him. You can never get rid of him because of the laugh. The wheezy, muttly laugh cracks me up, says Tyler. Yeah, it's true. Oh, my God. So tonight, the Ben and Eric Patreon podcast happens where he always laughs like that. That happens tonight. Patreon.com/Eric Zane. All right. Again, if you're ever listening on the Lost Zane recordings, let me know something you heard. It's like, oh, God, this was funny, Eric Zane. Okay. For you folks that are enjoying the show on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, it's time to set you free. If you want the full show, go to twitch.tv/Eric Zane Live. Twitch.tv/Eric Zane Live for this show in its entirety. So the folks on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, I'm going to send you on your way. You can also download the audio podcast wherever you download shows. Send me an email on the Shortliner Striping inbox, eric@ericzaneshow.com.